a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night is... All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tennessee Titans. Shifts by him and makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Shift.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Smith catches left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
A first down carry for Henry. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
The tackle by
he was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On second down, here's Henry. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
At the 24-yard line.
On first down, Henry. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 36. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. A first carry now for Chase Edmonds. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. And the 13-year man puts it through. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
2nd and 11. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16
yards. And a 49er first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right, and that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On play action, they'll throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up third down.
Check, block 54.
go to the air here on 3rd and 2. It's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. On 2nd down, Mostert. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. That's going to set him back 5 yards. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. That's out to the left and complete. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. Back to throw, Tannehill. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Javon Kinlaw. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. From the gun, here's Tannehill. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. James now to return. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and less than a yard.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Passing game now. 4th down.
completions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And in their own territory, up to go for this thing on fourth down. They'll try and run the option. And ended up losing yardage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. Great field position. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. On the counter, it's Henry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Bang, bang. Took left. Bang, bang.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
Tannehill's pass intercepted by the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout taken.
Number 80.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the Titans' 3-yard line.
Working with a 2nd and 3. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Number 80. He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll throw now on the final play. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, as time expires in the first half. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And this is good, and it makes it a 9-3 ball game. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
First down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And some room to maneuver. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 7-yard line. It's a gain of 35. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. It's a run with Mostert. They're going to try and run. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
15. Titans 3. Robbie Gould.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Henry. First down and much more for Henry. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. It's a big run that time by Henry. 42 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. Flush to his right. And he's got a man here. Complete. 7 yards the pick up there.
We just saw an example of what we talk about all the time when we meet with coaches. They want that hidden yardage to come to the front when they throw the football. Throw it, catch it, and then pick up more yardage after the catch.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
54.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Nashville. 2nd down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time, that'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have made this a 1-score game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Forced out to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Titans 9.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard.
2nd and 9 now.
2nd and 9.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
They'll set up to throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. He's got a man complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. A beautiful fake. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
49ers.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Back to throw here. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. He's going to have the first down past the 20 as he's all the way up to the 24-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
At the 24-yard line.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Ready? Kill.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles around the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Here we go. Tight right. Here we go, Tiger.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. D Ford in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 15-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. Call it a 3-yard gain, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Tennessee Titan.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know that play went for no yardage, right? But I like the attempt because the fullback position, whether it's a fullback, a tight end, an H-back, whoever you want in that spot, not known as a primary pass catcher. So sometimes the element of surprise works in your favor. But on that play, give credit to the defensive guys.
And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill, and that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Mostert. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
23-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were really helped by their defense forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now, it's about taking the ball away.